return again. This captivity ain't permanent, no. I'm from Jerusalem, hey, we'll return again. This captivity ain't permanent, no. Sitting on the album that'll change my life. Should I?
Shalom, family. Welcome back to Stepping Stones of Home. I'm Atur.
And I'm Isha G.
And hey, we're going to be talking to you guys today about why are we building in Tanzania? Why are we building in Tanzania?
That's a good question. So, I want you guys to picture this. Imagine yourself as a child. You go to school, you come home, and that's it. The weekends, you go to maybe the market, and you come home, and that's it. There's no library, there's no playground, there's no recreation center, there's no basketball court, there's nothing. So you find whatever toy, whatever thing you can create into your own toy to play with, whether it's a leaf, whether it's a stick, whether it's a wheel.
A leaf.
Love.
We done seen it all out here.
That's the life that the children have out here in Tanzania. There's nothing for them to do.
Wait, let me say this for the people who will be all in our comments talking about, oh, it wasn't like that for me. Not everyone, people. It's a general, okay, not everyone.
So out here, though you will find some basketball courts or a playground, it's going to be at a restaurant or somewhere where you have to pay to go inside.
Mm-hmm.
So for the average Tanzanian, they cannot afford to utilize these facilities. We can't imagine our lives like that. We always had playgrounds. Most of us my age and younger, we always had playgrounds, recreation centers. We always had extracurricular activities to do. There's nothing like that out here. And so we know that extracurricular activities help with a child's development when it comes down to their creativity, when it comes down to teamwork, even when it comes down to families, as I've talked about in other videos. Parks are very important to developing here. And so seeing that they don't have those opportunities that we had, it bothers me a lot. It bothers us a lot. And so we want to make sure that we are doing everything that we can to be able to provide some of those facilities for them to utilize so that they can get those creative juices flowing, y'all. Honestly, when you come out here and you see the way a lot of business is handled and different things out here, you can see where they lacked in these things. We don't lack in them. A lot of times we're very ingenuitive. I'm not saying that they're not ingenuitive in a certain way, but when it comes down to the application of business and different things like that, we really need to get back to having those facilities here in our own country. You know, we talk about how...
I like that, our own country.
We talk about, yes, it is.
I know Babylon ain't our home.
These are our countries. That's exactly what I mean. These are our countries here. You know, I know we were born and raised in America, but whether you want to believe it or not, just watch the news. That is not our country. That is not our home. You are not wanted there. We are not wanted there. So I understand it can be challenging in other places you come as well, but it's far more better to be in a place, building in a place where you know you're not going to be gunned down because of the color of your skin, right? So you don't have to worry about your children, you know, being kidnapped and different things like that. You have people that are watching out for them, even though they're not, you know, your blood relatives. So it's time for us to start coming back home to build. If you feel like you have been called to come back home, come home and build, because we really need the help of the diaspora. We need them to see that we're serious about doing business here. We're serious about joining with them to build. Unfortunately, a lot of times our people are here, they come here But it's kind of like, it's still that me mentality. Not a lot of people are here to build the country. They're here to build their family's wealth, which there's nothing wrong with that. But your mindset should be to build your homeland again.
Right.
So that's why it's near and dear to us. This is our home. You know, even though we don't have citizenship or whatever, but it's still our home. And one day I believe that sub-Saharan Africa will be able to roam freely, you know, and so.
Like we used to do.
Yes. So that's the reason that we're building. The second reason, you want to tell them all the opportunities?
So, you can take 10 different businesses, line them up in front of you, go like this, have somebody spin you around on a chair, jump off the chair, do a flip, do a cartwheel, roll, take 2 deep breaths, and go like this. And whatever you touch, you can make money. So, I mean, the opportunity here, all jokes aside, is endless. Because there's so many things infrastructure-wise that they either don't have or they don't really know the proper application of it. So something you might have been an employee at in the States or in the UK or in South America for the last 15, 20 years, you can come here and start your own company doing what you're doing as an employee right now. So, you know, one of the biggest things that they lack here is infrastructure as far as providing jobs, good paying jobs. And there's just so many things that they need that you can provide just from what you learn in Babylon.
And for those of you who don't do research, all over Africa needs to be built, right? But one thing about the country we're in, Tanzania, do the research. If you are looking to be one of the next African Fortune 500 companies, Tanzania is on the map, y'all, to be the place to be when it comes down to business and trade. So if you want to get your foot in the door now, you're a part of this new time period that we are evolving into. We're stepping into a new time, y'all. Come build the country, join with the people.
Israel is on the rise.
Yes, like it's time to come home. Don't be afraid. Take a leap of faith after you have prayed and come on home.
But again, disclaimer, if the Most High did not tell you to leave and come here, please don't do it. Because I don't want nobody saying, oh, YouTubers told us to come over there. No, we're plainly saying, if God tells you to come, come. If He has not told you to move from where you're at, then stay until He tells you to move. Remember, we are supposed to do everything in decency and in order. So if He has told you to come, then He's going to make everything happen for you that needs to happen.
So that's our just update on our hearts, and we're going to be doing a lot more videos like this about building, the building process here, things that need to be built, just giving you guys ideas who maybe don't have an idea of what to do when you get here. So our channel is just going to take a little turn. We're still going to take you on our little adventures, but we're going to talk a lot more about building and how to build here in Tanzania.
Right. Also, we'll be bringing you opportunities of things that are needed here in Tanzania, because in order to build, we need to put it out there to people who have expertise in certain areas and things that are needed here. So our next few videos you'll start seeing, we'll give you updates on what types of businesses we've seen here that are lacking in application, or we just don't see it at all. So if it's something that you know how to do and the Most High has put it in your heart to lead, it'll help you to know, hey, I know how to do this. I can go over there and do that.
And if you want to know things, like we say, to do here and how to do them here, make sure y'all stay tuned to the channel.
All right, guys. Shalom.
Shalom.